If your PC is running slow or unresponsive and you're not sure why, you can use Task Manager to see which apps and services are taking up resources, then close the ones that aren't responding. To start Task Manager, right-click or tap and hold an empty spot anywhere on the taskbar at the bottom of your screen, then choose Task Manager from the pop-up menu. You can also launch it by pressing Ctrl-Alt-Delete on your keyboard and selecting it from there, or by pressing Ctrl-Shift-Escape on your keyboard. The first time you open up Task Manager, you'll see a basic list of all the apps that are running. So if any of them aren't responding, you can select them from the list and click End Task to force them to close. Note that this closes the app without saving, so if you've got any files open in the app, you might lose your most recent changes. For a complete picture of what's happening on your PC, click More Details at the bottom. From here, you can view the resource usage for all your apps and processes, and while it might look a little daunting, it's actually pretty straightforward and a great troubleshooting tool. On the left is a list of everything that's running on your PC. On the right are the CPU, memory, disk, and network resources that each item is taking up. This area uses a color-coded heat map to highlight the apps and processes using the most resources. The darker the color, the more resources being used by that app. This way, you can quickly identify performance issues at a glance. Another quick way to spot bottlenecks on your system is to click the column headings, which sorts them by placing the apps and processes with the highest resource usage at the top. If a particular resource is being stretched to the limit, its column will light up as well to get your attention. Here we can see that Internet Explorer is using a lot of CPU resources, so if your system's running slower than usual, you can either close the app completely or expand it to view your open tabs, so you can close individual sites instead. Just select the one you want, then click End Task in the lower right corner. Notice how the CPU usage is now dropping as a result. Another way you can end an app or process is to right-click it and select End Task from the pop-up menu. You can also do things like open its location on your hard drive and get more info about it online, to name a few. Let's take a look at some of the other tabs available. The Performance tab provides a summary of your PC's resource usage, any of which you can click to view more details. The App History tab displays the historical CPU and network usage for all your apps, since the date shown here. This includes data used over metered internet connections as well, so it's handy for tracking usage over cellular networks on mobile devices. To restart the monitoring from zero, click Delete Usage History on the upper left. The next tab is the Startup tab, which lists all the apps that load automatically in the background each time Windows starts up, including the impact they have on your startup time. So, if your PC is slow to start up, you can see which apps are having the most effect on this delay and disable them from starting automatically. Keep in mind that this may prevent the apps from getting updates or new content in the background until you open them manually. So if you find this becomes an issue, you can always re-enable the startup again anytime. Moving on, if anyone else is also signed into your PC, the Users tab will give you a breakdown of their resource activity too, any of whom you can expand to get more details, then collapse again to return to the summary. And finally, the last two tabs list all the individual services and processes that are running on your PC, any of which you can also close by selecting a process, then clicking End Task on the lower right, followed by End Process to confirm. Use caution when ending a process though, as it may cause your PC to become unstable and need a restart in order to fix. So, if you're having any performance issues with your PC, fire up Task Manager to see what's going on under the hood and spot the apps that are causing the problem.